Hey there. Welcome back. We're heading into November, and this month is shaping up to be one of the most uncertain and important moments Social Security has faced all year. Between the ongoing government shutdown, growing concerns about data security, and the delay of this year's cost of living adjustment announcement, millions of Americans are watching closely to see what happens next. So, if you receive Social Security benefits, whether that's retirement, SSDI survivors, spousal, or SSI, or if you're living on a fixed income, there's a lot happening right now that could affect you directly. Payments are still being made on time, but behind the scenes, the system is under real pressure. And before we get into the details, I'd love to hear from you. What gives you the most peace of mind when it comes to Social Security? Knowing your money arrives on time or just having that steady support every month? Let me know in the comments. I always read your thoughts, and it's a great way to hear how others in this community are feeling. Now, let's start with the November 2025 payment schedule, since that's the main question on everyone's mind. If you receive SSI, your payment will actually arrive a little early this month, on Friday, October 31st. That's because November 1st falls on a Saturday. So, payments go out on the last business day before. There will be no second SSI payment in November since December's payment will arrive right on Monday, December 1st. If you receive both Social Security and SSI, or if you started collecting benefits before May 1997, your payment date is Monday, November 3rd. For everyone else, your payment depends on your birthday. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th, your payment will arrive on Wednesday, November 12th. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, your payment comes on Wednesday, November 19th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, your deposit will arrive on Wednesday, November 26th, right before Thanksgiving. So this month's Social Security payment dates are October 31st, November 3rd, November 12th, November 19th, and November 26th. You can expect deposits to appear around midnight Eastern Time, though the exact timing depends on your bank. For those using Direct Express cards, payments usually load the same day. Now let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes, because November isn't business as usual. The federal government shutdown has now dragged on for weeks. And even though Social Security benefits are considered mandatory spending, which means they continue no matter what, the shutdown has still caused major slowdowns. Local SSA offices across the country have reduced hours or temporarily closed. That means longer wait times for people trying to fix errors, apply for new benefits, or appeal decisions. Offices in California, Texas, New York, and Pennsylvania are among those affected, with many shifting to phone-only service. Unfortunately, some callers report dropped connections or getting that your call cannot be completed message. For many older Americans, this has been stressful. Not everyone has internet access or knows how to navigate the online system. As one retiree from Houston put it, we can't just click and fix things online. So, the Social Security Administration says it's prioritizing continuity of payments and essential services, but it's operating with limited staff and outdated infrastructure. Much of the system still runs on technology from the 1980s, and the strain is showing. And speaking of technology, the Doge controversy continues to make headlines. A former SSA data officer, Charles Borges, revealed that millions of Social Security records were transferred to a vulnerable cloud server under the direction of the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as Doge, led by Elon Musk's cost-cutting task force. The transfer reportedly included personal information like names, addresses, and Social Security numbers. SSA officials have denied that any breach occurred, insisting that the data remains secure. But whistleblowers inside the agency have suggested that oversight was minimal, and several warned that the move happened too quickly. Even though there's no confirmed leak, the situation has understandably shaken confidence, especially among seniors who depend on these systems to keep their identities safe. So, if you receive benefits, it's a good idea to monitor your account regularly and never click on unfamiliar links or respond to unexpected messages claiming to be from the SSA. And that leads right into another issue this month: scams targeting seniors. A new round of fake letters has been circulating, and they look incredibly official. Some even feature the U.S. Supreme Court seal, falsely claiming that your Social Security number has been suspended due to criminal activity. The letters urge you to call a number or send payment to restore your benefits. These are completely fake. The Social Security Inspector General's office has confirmed that these letters are part of a growing scam campaign. So here's the bottom line. The SSA will never threaten arrest, demand payment, or suspend your benefits by mail, phone, or text. Always double-check using the SSA's official website or their verified phone number. Scammers thrive during times like this when people are anxious and try to stay informed. So this is exactly when you need to stay alert. Now let's talk about what's next. The 2026 Cost of Living Adjustment, or COLA. Normally, the COLA is announced in early October, but because of the shutdown, the Bureau of Labor Statistics hasn't been able to publish the final inflation data yet. As a result, the official announcement has been delayed until October 24th, 2025, even though it's not official yet. Most experts are estimating a 2.6% to 2.8% increase, which would be slightly higher than last year's 2.5%. If that estimate holds, the average retiree receiving about $2.08 per month could see roughly $50 to $55 more each month starting in January. However, rising Medicare Part B premiums, expected to increase by about $21.50 per month, will reduce that net gain for many retirees to around $30. So it's not a huge raise, but it does help offset some of the higher prices we've been seeing for essentials like groceries. Just pausing for a moment to share something important with you. We've partnered with Chapter, a service we feel confident recommending for clear, honest Medicare help. They'll connect you with a licensed advisor, compare every Medicare plan in your area, and help you save money. Most people save around $1,100 a year. It's free, and their care advocate team is there to support you even after you're signed up. Call 615-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org/money using the link in the comments below. Let's keep going. Financial planners say it's wise to use this time to reassess your budget and prepare early for the new year. Now, beyond COLA, there's another policy conversation happening that could affect millions. SSDI reform. The Trump administration has proposed tightening eligibility for Social Security disability insurance, particularly for older applicants. Analysts estimate that approval rates could drop by up to 20% if the rule goes into effect. The change would give less weight to factors like age and past work experience, which critics say would hit blue-collar workers the hardest. Many could be forced to take early retirement instead, which would permanently reduce their monthly benefits by up to 30%. Supporters argue the change is about reducing fraud and keeping the program sustainable, while opponents warn it could leave thousands of people without essential support. And as these debates continue, the long-term solvency of Social Security remains a looming concern. According to the 2025 Trustees Report, the main retirement trust fund could run out by 2033. If nothing is done, benefits would automatically be reduced by about 23%. Now, that doesn't mean the program disappears. It just means Congress would need to act to avoid across-the-board cuts. Some lawmakers are suggesting raising the retirement age or increasing the income cap for taxable wages, which currently sits at $176,100. Others want to boost revenues by adjusting payroll tax rates on higher earners. Either way, these discussions will shape what Social Security looks like for future generations. So, what does all this mean for you this month? First, your November payments are secure and should arrive on schedule. Second, be cautious about scams and misinformation, especially with so many fake letters and calls circulating. And third, keep an eye out for the official COLA announcement later this month. It'll confirm what your 2026 increase will be. And if you've had trouble reaching your local office, remember that most basic services are still available online through My Social Security, where you can update your direct deposit information, request verification letters, and check your payment history. So yeah, this November might feel unpredictable, but your benefits are still being processed and protected. Understanding what's happening now helps you make smarter decisions later, and that's what really matters. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you feel confident that the system is still working the way it should? Or do you feel less trust in how Social Security is being managed right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories and opinions help others feel less alone and more informed. And if this update helped you, give it a like so more people can see it. And make sure to subscribe for the next update. There's a lot more coming before the year ends, and I'll be right here walking through each change with you. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, stay alert, and I'll see you soon.